Can you hear me?
Yes, I can, yes.
Oh, good, and I can hear you better now. So your sergeant has told me that it's not a police matter.
No, it's not. What they're basically saying is if you're not happy with the outcome of the complaint that's been made to the CPS, then you need to follow their next procedure, their appeals procedure, and to go as far
Yeah, they have the head of complaints at the Crown Prosecution Service has said to me, I'd take it to you in your police force.
Right, so why haven't they contacted us then if that's the case?
Well, because it's Mr. whatever his name is, an Australian bloke, no, New Zealander. He said he didn't regard it in any way as his business or that of the Crown Prosecution Service, that I'm alleging on a well-evidenced basis that a crime has been committed by a CPS advocate, and he said take it to the relevant police force, and you are the relevant police force.
Right, okay.
Shall I give you his name?
Yes, if you would, that would be great.
Yeah, so the name of the man is Harlin. It's a weird...
Oh yes, I've got that name already.
Yeah, Harlin Collins. He is head of complaints at the CPS in London. And so if your sergeant could talk to him...
Yeah, absolutely.
And then, the two of you, between the two of them, they can come to some sort of idea of how I go forward.
Yeah. So what is the exact crime that's taken place?
It's the crime. The crime is that a CPS advocate in the Chester Magistrates Court on the morning of the 29th of November 2016 fabricated to magistrates, and he grossly overemphasised something in particular. He alleged.
What do you mean fabricated? Fabricated what?
Fabricating, as in lying, not telling an invention. He made out that Dr. Dobby had previously been remanded under stalking charges when he had not. And the use of the word stalking, it's very, very sinister stuff. Dr. Dobby was remanded before under 202A of the Prevention from Harassment Act 1997, was remanded for 11 months and was acquitted at the end of it. So this CPS advocate grossly inflated, fabricated, invented around Dr. Dobby's previous history, with the result that he got held in remand until the hearing on the 3rd of January. So that CPS advocate, his lies, his inventions, have resulted in Dr. Dobby currently being on remand in Old Course when he should be back at home a free man.
Right, okay.
Thank you.
No, that's okay, just so it makes sense, that's all.
Yeah, no, I'm pleased. Sometimes I get things over better than others, and I think that came out quite clearly. So if your sergeant and Harlin Collins could engage in conversation,
yeah,
and then somebody comes back to me, I think your sergeant. Do you have a name for the sergeant you've been talking to?
Yeah, just bear with me a second.
Thank you.
I think it's Sergeant Ashley, but just let me just...
Yeah, if you would, thank you.
Oh, sorry, Anderson. I knew it began with an A.
Yes. Anderson. And does he have a collar number?
It's a she. It's 3098.
3098. Thank you. Well, if you can bounce that back to...
Most certainly will. I'll do that straight away.
To P.S. Anderson.
Yes.
For him and Harlin Collins to have a chat, and then I'll hear from somebody a bit later on this afternoon.
You haven't got a telephone number for Mr. Collins at all, have you?
Oh, yes, I can. I can tell you. I can get it for you straight away. Just let me get it. I know it's bizarre, but it's a York telephone number that goes through to the London CPS inquiries.
Fine, it's all switchboard based these days, isn't it?
Exactly. Well, I have so many conversations with people in South Africa, about business stuff, because it's all linked there. CPS. Hang on. Right. The number is 01904
01904
545 400. And that in fact goes through to London, and that's their inquiries section, but their head of section is this bloke Harlan Collins. And when I pushed and shoved down there, I ended up speaking to him.
Yes, yes.
So, and I'm fairly sure that will work all right. But in any event, well, if you get Sergeant Anderson to try that route first,
yes, I will do.
And we'll take it from there.
Lovely, that's super. That's no problem, Mr. Grattan. Leave that with me.
Many thanks. I'll hear from somebody presently.
All right, thank you, sir.
Cheers then. Bye bye.